There we go, eh? Dingo's breakfast. Cup of coffee. Time for a look around. Another cracking day. Apart from that bushfire on the hill. By the time I was up and about, I had a visitor to the camp. A long-time camera operator with the show, Ben Miller. Ben and I have worked together for about 10 years all up. Around 8 years on What's Up Down Under.
About that, yeah.
What's been your highlight for filming for What's Up Down Under, mate?
Really getting to see Australia and being like, how can you complain being paid to travel around the country and see all these great places that not everyone gets to go see?
Mate, favourite spot? What's your highlight?
Probably, I really love the Kimberleys. And anywhere out in the desert, just seeing those big open landscapes, there's just something special about that.
I often say to people, the only man braver than Bear Grylls is Bear Grylls' cameraman, because he's always there. Bear might be doing something crazy, but someone's capturing it. And I remember taking you into a spot one day, Gordon River Dam.
Yeah.
Remember that day?
Sure do. I remember looking at it and my first thing as a cameraman was like, how am I going to film Macca going down the dam? Because the thing's massive. And then I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be cooler if I just went over the wall down with him? Then I could film the look on his face and just the whole moment, capture it the whole way down.
It's a 140-metre drop. It's a long way down. That's what Marty said to me. He goes, have a look over the side, mate. A long way down. I'm not going to tell you it's not going to scare you. Wow. And then he starts to give me the other instructions. Just lay back. At that moment, that was a piece of string and everything's going through my head. I know that piece of string is attached to me by a knot. I didn't tie it. I've got to tell you, when we drove into that location and were, I think the right word is confronted by the dam, and Tom, our director at the time, said, you don't have to do this. And I said, well, I do, it's the job, you know. And Ben said, you know what? If he's going down, I'm going down too to capture it. So,
oh, it was well worth it. It was such a good memory to have. And like we tied the camera to my hand, and then when you go over the rail, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And then the shakes start and you're like, oh, okay, I'm a bit nervous here. And then I'm looking at Macca's face and he was a bit nervous as well.
Nah, cool as a cucumber, mate. And Angie, who was also there, had the shakes just watching from the top.